And he has doesn't he have a state case also?
State case also. Are you working at this time, Mr. Hall?
Yes, I work for someone off the table. I bonded on the without a license case.
Okay.
She
Bonded
who I
on
work
that
for.
already?
Yes.
This is
They came and told
Hall.
me.
Okay, so you know what? Why didn't you bond on the other one for $50?
That I didn't. If I could have, I would have. Who I work for, she chose to do that, and she said she figured. I don't know. She sized it up and said maybe that'll be, in her opinion.
You want to resolve count 1 right now?
Yep. Yes, sir. I would love to.
You want to plead no contest?
No contest. Yes,
if you
sir.
plead no contest, it's over with today. You can leave jail today. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, I would love to, sir.
Now, let me ask you, do you need me to appoint an attorney to help you make that decision and go over the case with you, or can you go without an attorney?
I think I can go without one.
All right, do you feel that you're being pressured or forced into making that decision? You're making it of your own free will?
Of my own free will,
Okay,
yes, sir.
So, how do you plead on count 1?
No contest.
I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck, sir. Count 2, you've bonded on, all right? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yep,
Sheriff.
you're welcome. Latavia Bertron. Where's Bertron?
Right here, sir.
Okay, Miss Bertrand, you got count 1 and count 2. They're trespassing and resisting arrest. Mr. Landry, do you have an opinion on this?
Judge, again, I don't have this case, another capious. I would...
At a grand theft from February this year.
Okay, ma'am, you want to resolve your cases today?
Yes, sir.
You already told me earlier you didn't need an attorney. I have an attorney in the courtroom. Do you need to speak with him about anything?
No, sir.
Do you want me to appoint an attorney if you can't afford one to go over the case with you, answer any questions you have? Do you want me to do that, or can you go without an attorney?
I can go without one.
Do you think you're being pressured not to have an attorney? Do you think in any way this is you're being treated unfairly regarding not having an attorney? You're perfectly fine without not having an attorney.
I'm perfectly fine with that one.
How do you plead on these 2 cases, ma'am?
I would like to plead no contest.
Okay, I'm going to withhold adjudication. Good luck, all right, ma'am? Have a nice holiday.
You too, sir.
Okay, now, Random Romero. When was the last time Mr. Romero was in here? Mr. Romero is one of our regulars.
October 1st.
It's going to go October, too.
Okay, so can you just go back maybe the last 5 arrests?
October 1st, trespass. January 7th of 2014, possession of cocaine, drug paraphernalia. Last year, another possession of cocaine, drug paraphernalia. February of last year, trespass. January last year, trespass. 2012, possession of cocaine. 2011, trespass. And 2006, possession of cocaine, drug paraphernalia.
All right, Mr. Romero. So would you like to resolve your case today for trespassing? It's only, long history.
Yes, sir.
All right, do you
Yes,
need me
sir.
to appoint an attorney to represent you today, sir?
No, sir.
Are you okay without an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you're being pressured to resolve this today without
No, sir.
having an attorney here? Do you think that we're trying to push one over on you or get one by you or anything like that?
No, sir.
Are you perfectly fine making this decision without an attorney?
Yes, sir.
All right, how do you plead?
No contest.
I'll withhold adjudication, sir. Thank you. Okay, what about Amanda McFarland? Already pointed you on this. Ms. McFarland, municipal ordinance,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
Count 1 and count 2. I reset this case for today. When was she? I don't have the. Do you have the facts?
Just 2 days ago.
2 days ago, Judge, it was reset from yesterday. The state's offer. She was offered 15 days back from the jail. She was in a
Oh, I remember this.
facility that she
Ma'am,
wanted to go back into.
I have the attorney here, your defense attorney, Mr. Shate. Do you want to accept the plea of 15 days in the Broward County Jail?
No, and I would like to represent myself if that's okay.
Well, I already appointed the attorney, and he's already done work on the case. I mean, it doesn't, you know.
I would like, can I plea out today?
No, you're not going to plea out. You want to take the 15. If you don't want to take the 15 days, you have a $200 bond. You want a bond?
I can't do a bond. I mean, I have no way of getting money right
All
now.
right. I'm going to leave your bond at $200, Mr. Shade. Good luck. All right?
Yeah, Judge, if I could, Amanda, what I'll try to do is I'll try to get you in court as quickly as I can. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to be before the 15 days due to the fact that...
Mr. Shade's going to try to get you in court in the next few days. All right, ma'am? Thank you. May I see Carl Brown? Carl Brown, come on up, sir. Municipal ordinance violation, and this is, he's got a parole hold on him. Mister, let me ask you, what are you on parole for? Turn on that mic over there. I can't hear you. Press the button.
Mic check, mic.
Excuse me?
What are you on parole for?
When I got out of prison, I was on parole.
Wait,
For 2 months.
how long have you...
Shit. I don't know.
You don't know?
I've been out of prison since October.
Okay, let me ask you
October
something.
17th.
You got to, I think this municipal ordinance is your violation of parole. I think that the trespassing was holding you up. So, yeah, what?
The parole was because he absconded.
Okay, but he's also going to have another parole violation with this trespassing. So, sir, do you have any money in the bank?
What's that?
Okay, look, I think it's in your best interest not to resolve your case today. And I think it's also in your best interest that I appoint a public defender to represent you, because this is going to be another violation of parole, all right? I'm going to appoint Steve Shade to represent you, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Mr. Shade, his bond today is going to be $100, all right? So I'm appointing Steve Shade to represent you. You're going to take care of this, and Mr. Shade?
Yes, Judge, definitely.
All right, he's a very fine attorney, all right, sir? Now, could you turn that monitor around so we can have our, okay, that's what I'm seeing right there, okay? Now, okay, Mr. Shade, thank you very much.
That's it, Judge?
That's it?
Excellent. Have a great
That's a
day.
wrap.
Have a
Thank
great
you, sir.
holiday. Take care.
Okay.
Got one more.
Thanks. LOS Francois.
I guess you're finding PC? Yeah.
I'll call him. I'll let him know. Okay, Francois, you've been charged with a domestic violence battery. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, I find probable cause. You have no criminal record. Sir, do you have Mr. Miller? Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Francois has been living in South Florida for 22 years. He's been at the same address for the past 9 months. He has a job with Keolis. He drives a bus for them. He has 4 children he supports. He has strong family ties. He does have a place to live separate and apart from the alleged victim, who, by the way, is a 19-year-old person, male.
Got it.
And he's not sure who's going to help bond him out.
Okay.
We're hoping for a pretrial release on this
I
one, Your
understand.
Honor.
Ma'am, let me ask you, do you have any contact?
Yes, sir, I did speak with him. He said he was
Okay, sir, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance today. I'm going to order, sir, that you have no contact with Wesley Francois for the time being. Don't call him, don't text him, don't email him. Stay 500 feet from him at all times. That's where he lives, works, goes to school. You're not allowed to possess guns, firearms, or ammunition while you're on release, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Your Honor.
Vladimir Havreluk. I'm not sure I...
Medical reset, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going to reset it for, this is the 4th day. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find probable cause. I'm going to send this to the, send that in the bin, and when he comes out from the hospital, he'll come back in front of me, all right? Okay, Luis Espinosa, Eric Knopfs, and Andy Laauo. Mr. Espinosa, trespassing, sir. There he is. Well,
Did I take it?
Mr.
Spanish
Espinosa.
language, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Spanish language. Spanish language.
Could you call Spanish for me?
All right.
Mr. Espinosa is somewhat of a
Por favor.
regular. Can you tell me what his priors are?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just tell me the last 5 times he's been in here.
Who's this, Your Honor?
Espinosa. He's a regular.
Lewis?
Yes.
He was arrested on November 25th for burglary on occupied dwelling, but I believe it was dropped, Your Honor.
Got it.
He had a battery. He had a battery in September of this year, an assault and resisting without violence. Trespass of last year, another battery 2012. Trespass 2011. Resisting without violence 2008. He had a battery and indecent exposure, prostitution 2004. Disorderly conduct.
Okay, that's
He said
enough.
5.
There you go. Okay, now may I see Eric Knopf's
Bonded, Your Honor.
bonded? Okay, what about Andy Laauo?
Present at the main, Your Honor.
Mr. Laauo, Sir DUI. Court finds probable cause, Mr. Laauo. Mr. Laauo, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
Your Honor, Mr. Laau's lived in South Florida for about a month. He has a job at China's supermarket. He does have 3 children that he supports. He does have some money in the bank, does not own any real estate. He is hoping that his boss would help to bond him out.
Okay, I'm going to let him bond out today for $1,500. He has a New York address based on a lack of ties to the community. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good luck.
And a
Mr.
California
Laauo,
driver.
Andrew Nestra.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. We need a phone order for Mr. Lau.
I'll allow
if he's
that.
not going to get pre-trial.
Mr. Laauo, do you speak English very well? Can you understand me?
Yes.
You only have 10 days
Not
to get a
very
temporary
well.
driving permit. So you need to go to
Okay.
the Department of Motor Vehicles within 10 days. Do you understand?
Okay. In
Thank
10
you.
days. Yes.
How about Andrew Nestra?
Very good. Good luck.
Yeah, I got the phone right.
He's going to give you the phone order. Mr. Nestor is present at the main, Your Honor.
Okay. Sir, you've been charged with a DUI with an enhanced breath reading of .228 and a .226, so 3 times the legal limit. And I'm going to look at your Florida driving record. No? Well, just look here. Oops. It's got no... Sir, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
Your Honor, Mr. Nestor has been in South Florida for 3.5 years. He's been at the same address for 2.5 years. He's a distributor for energy saving solutions. He has some money in the bank, does not own any real estate, and he's hoping that his family will help to bond him out.
You know what? Okay, let me look here. So I'm gonna give you a choice. You can either bond out for $1,500, or you can go and you can have alcohol treatment, and I'll let you out of jail, and you won't have to pay a bond, but you'll have to have some alcohol treatment and some things of that nature. What would you like to do? I mean, a breath reading 3 times the legal limit. I mean, you know, I'm giving him an option. He submits to alcohol treatment, or you'll let him bond out.
I'll get this before it.
He's going to accept your offer for treatment, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance today. Tomorrow between 8 and noon, you have to be right down the street from the jail. The gentleman there is going to give you a map. You're going to have a drug and alcohol evaluation, and I'm going to order, sir, you're not allowed to consume a drop of alcohol while you're on release. You're going to be tested every week. If the court finds out you've consumed alcohol, you'll be rearrested and put back in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, sir, also, if you want a temporary driving permit, you have to head out to the Department of Motor Vehicles within 10 days, all right?
Yes, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. How about Jordan Little?
Present at the main. Good luck. Go down that one.
Jordan Little, sir, you got 2 warrants here for cannabis and no driver's license, Mr. Little. Sir, what do you do for work right now?
Your Honor, Mr. Little works with his family at their restaurant. No. And a hair salon.
No, it's a hair.
So they have a restaurant/hair salon. I don't know. I'd want to eat at the restaurant.
It's a hair salon. Hair salon.
Cutting hair
It's a hair salon,
hors
sir.
d'oeuvres.
I got confused, Your Honor.
Oh, your bond's been
he's
posted,
been living
sir.
in South.
Hey, will you give Mr. Miller the address for the hair salon/restaurant so he can drop by and have? No, I'm kidding, sir.
It's not her.
You're mocking me again.
I'm not.
It's a
mocking.
I
I'm
recognize
just
that
saying
tone.
the picture of someone cutting hair next to my food is not one that stirs the appetite. But that's a whole nother story.
You know what?
All right.
We move rather quickly over
Okay.
here, Your Honor.
Sir,
Sometimes.
Your bond has been posted. Thank you. Where's Matthew
Go
Kenny?
that way. He's President of Maine, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, sir.
He is
Hi,
very
Mr. Kenny.
anxious
Hi,
to see you
disorderly conduct,
and
sir.
wishes-
Brawling, fighting, causing a scene or crowd to gather off Commercial Boulevard, began to vandalize a plastic cigarette ashtray. I know what those look like. They have a garbage can right under them. Arrest
Yes, sir.
me. You're just wasting my effing time. And that's in quotes. All right. Any
He's anxious to resolve this, Your Honor, if that's an option.
any priors on Mr. Matthew Kenny?
I'm looking right now, Your
Sir,
Honor.
how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
I've lived here for a year and 4 months, sir.
And what type of employment are you engaged in, sir?
Right now, sir, I work at Speedy's on Sunday nights. I clean the store for them. That's about all I can get right now. I
On
have an
Sunday
expired
night, you
ID.
work 1 night a week.
Yeah, because I have an expired ID and I can't get it fixed. I'm from New Hampshire, so I don't have the money to fix that right now. I'm disabled as well, and I just, money
You're
just kind
disabled,
of
you
work
work
is
1 night
hard.
a week. All right.
I tried to get work at Labor Pool. They wouldn't take me because of the expired ID, which means I can't work through a temp agency.
Yeah, but if you're
Yeah.
disabled, how could you work at Labor Pool?
Well, you can work as many as 20 hours a week.
Oh,
Social Security allows you to do that.
oh, okay.
Yes, Your Honor, he has nothing in Broward. I don't know. He is, I believe he said from New York, so I
Yeah.
don't know if he
Would
has
you
any
like
other
to resolve your
priors.
case today?
Absolutely, sir.
How do you plead to disorderly conduct, sir?
No contest.
No contest.
Do you understand? We're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an attorney. You're not going to have your day in court. It's over with right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Kenny. Have a nice holiday, sir.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Stay out of
Say
trouble.
Merry Christmas.
Your Honor, what's the disposition on this?
Is withheld.
With
Luis Espinosa. Ma'am, you ready to go?
Yes.
So, Andy.
Hi, Senor
interpreter.
Espinosa, por favor.
Also, Hebrew.
Okay.
No, but I mean, you do both, right?
Yes.
No, Rich is my friend right here. He's a radio talk show host.
Hi.
He's watching us, and I'm just letting you know how things go. I'm just
We have
really
an
saying
interpreter.
you have expertise in Spanish and Hebrew, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English truthfully and to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good afternoon again, Mr. Espinosa.
Buenas tardes de nuevo, señor Espinosa.
Sir, you're allegedly trespassing at the Sunrise Wash
Usted
Mart.
presuntamente ha traspasado el Sunrise Watch Mart.
The police say they've given you several warnings not to return,
Policía
but you
dijo que
keep
le dieron
returning.
varias advertencias de no regresar y usted ha regresado.
And allegedly, when they ask you to leave,
Usted supuestamente cuando ellos le pidieron que
you
usted
said
se
F
fuera,
you.
usted le dijo a él F you.
Hold on, and I don't know if that translates. And also, they say that you had been consuming alcoholic beverages.
Y también dijeron que usted consumió alcohol y bebidas.
It's all right, you have a lengthy criminal record. I
Tiene un
wrote some of
historial
it down
penal
here.
largo.
Are you working at this time, Mr. Espinosa?
Trabajando en este momento, señor Espinosa.
En la construcción trabajo.
I work in construction.
Do you have any money in the bank?
¿Tiene usted dinero en el banco? ¿Tiene
¿Cómo?
usted dinero en el banco?
Sir, I'm going to set your bond at
No.
I'm going to set your bond at $100 today. You can bond out. Don't go back to the
Fianza en $100.
Sunrise
Si usted
Wash
se quiere
Mart.
marchar de
You're
la
not allowed
casa,
to go back.
tendrá
Thank you.
que pagar la fianza de $100 y no puede regresar más a Sunrise Boulevard en
Thank
el
you.
Watch Mart. Gracias.
For for Spanish. Anyone else?
¿Habría alguna persona más que necesite intérprete en español? ¿Alguien más para español?
This is a really light docket. We'll be out of here in 20 minutes.
Judge, I haven't heard any reply.
Thank
¿Más
you.
español?
Alexander
No
Marino.
gracias. President the Maine.
Alexander, sir, operating without a valid driver's license, careless driving, probation violation. I remember you coming through again, Mr. Marino, because when you originally came through, the first time, when you came through on a burglary and aggravated stalking, I remember you were identified by the tattoos on your face. So you're back here again today, operating without a driver's license. Count 1 will be $100. Count 3 and 4, violating probation. You'll be held without bond. Thank you. Okay, Timothy, that's probably a year ago. Timothy Ogris.
Your Honor, Mr. Ogris has declined the services of the Public Defender's Office. However, I think he wants an attorney appointed to represent him. Apparently, there's some sort of conflict. He's got some sort of lawsuit against our office and believes that there's a conflict of interest. So I'll leave it in your capable hands to make a decision here.
What Alice in Wonderland said, things get curiouser and curiouser, don't they? Okay, so, sir, you've been charged, Mr. Ogris, boarding or prowling, possessing burglary tools with intent to use and maliciously molesting a coin-operated machine. Now,
I wasn't having sex with the machine, Judge.
you what?
I said I wasn't having sex with the machine. That's what it sounds like.
Well, sir.
That's what a molesting is, so.
Well, no, sir, let me just advise you. If you ever pick up a thesaurus one day, you'll realize there are many, many different definitions of molesting. Molesting does not mean sexual molesting, sir. But, you know, if that's what you know, then... All right.
Judge, I was asking if you could appoint conflict regional counsel to represent me and continue the proceeding until tomorrow if possible.
Okay. Sir, what I'm going to do
Judge,
is... Yes, sir.
Can I just ask you to appoint, to continue the proceeding, to appoint conflict regional counsel to represent me? If not, you want to hold a Ferretta and I'll just go pro se? And I would contest the probable cause affidavit on count 1 and count 2 for lack of the face of the complaint that lacks the elements of count 1 and count 2. Loitering and prowling and possession of burglary tools, Judge.
Well, that's interesting.
It looks like...
You know what a Ferretta hearing is. It's interesting. All right. Now, Mr. Ogris, what I will do is, do you mind if I just ask you like 3 things? How long have you lived in Broward County?
25 years.
Do you have money in the bank?
No, I don't.
Do you own land or property here in South Florida?
No, I do not,
Are you
Judge.
currently employed?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Now,
I was supposed to be part-time employed, but I'm not.
One thing about the public defender is, we know this, you can't pick and choose who your public defender is, and you can't pick and choose who you're going to get to represent you when you're indigent. So, to avoid that, I need to know, why can't this public defender's office, who has very fine attorneys, why can't they represent you? Tell me what the conflict is.
I have a 4283 filed against the public defender's office and the Broward Sheriff's Office.
Hold on 1 minute.
And sorry.
So what's a 4283?
It's a violation of constitutional rights, due process procedures, Judge.
Who did you file it with? Who did you file it with?
I'm filing with 11th Circuit in Miami.
Have you filed it yet?
Yes, I'm waiting for a response back now.
You filed it already with the 11th Circuit?
Yes, I have.
Okay, under your own name, Timothy Ogris?
Yes.
And where's the 11th
It was
Circuit?
just,
Where are
it
they
was just done
located?
within 2 days ago, Miami, Florida. I don't have the address on me. I have everything at home, but I do have a 300-page complaint done regarding.
This public defender's office?
Yes.
Are they named as a respondent or a defendant in that action?
Yes, Judge.
Hold on.
He is too.
He's in it too?
I was named? You named me in it also?
I have you in it as well, Judge. For the first appearance proceedings on other cases, Judge.
Me?
It's just it's against the procedures that were conducted in regards to the first appearance procedures that defendants are not being provided copies of the complaints. Pursuant to Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure 3.130.
Actually, you bring up a very interesting point. And I happen to know criminal procedure regarding first appearance very well.
Very well.
I know what it says. It doesn't say that you have a right to have a copy of the police report. It says you have a right to have a copy of the charges. Now,
Right.
the charges could merely be a docket that says what you're charged with. It doesn't necessarily mean that you get the report at length, 5-page report at first appearance. So, if you get a
It does
copy,
say cops.
right.
It does say. I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It does say I should receive a copy of the complaint.
Well, it says you should be
pursuant to the rule.
provided a copy. Now, does that mean that you get to have one to keep, or does that mean that somebody gets to show it to you?
Is he on probation also?
So,
Well, that's not
For
clearly
aggravated,
specified. So.
Aggravated
right.
battery?
So, I'm not sure if you're taking it one
You
step
might be
too
in
far
5-year probation
in your
for aggravated
interpretation of that rule of criminal procedure. Hold on.
Your Honor, he might,
I don't wanna
he
start
might
citing
also
the
be on
rules, but-
probation.
Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure, Judge 3.133 or 3.133 states that I have a right to consult with an attorney prior to the consolidation of the appearance for a probable cause hearing as well, and I haven't consulted with an attorney. That's why I just asked you to continue the hearing to appoint counsel if possible.
Okay, hold on one minute. Hold on.
That's all I wanted to do.
Okay, just give me a quick moment.
All right, Judge.
You don't want the PDs up.
You filed it in Miami, am I correct?
Yes. Yes, Judge. It was just sent out Friday. They might not have received it yet. They might receive it today or tomorrow. It's in the mail, though.
Got it. It's in the mail. Yes.
I do believe that he might actually also be on probation on case 10-005907 CF10A.
what is it?
10-005907 CF10A for aggravated battery with serious bodily harm. From what I see, he was put on probation for 5 years to terminate on August 9, 2016. There's a lot going on
You
after
said it's
that.
10-1005-907, right?
10059 CF10A.
07.
You know that.
CF10A.
Yeah.
5907 CF10A.
I'm not sure if he's still on probation on that.
That case is dismissed, Judge.
Does it look like active probation to you?
We haven't gone.
Well, you're in luck. You didn't sue the public defender's office, so there's not a conflict with them. I'll appoint the public defender's office if you'd like to have an attorney. You want to have one?
Oh,
What do you want to say?
Seems like you qualify. You want the public defender? They'd sue me. First time, well,
May I have a moment, Your Honor, to review the probable cause affidavit?
no, but here's the thing. I'm not gonna preside over this because he's filed a lawsuit against me. So I'm gonna recuse myself, and I'm gonna reset this case for tomorrow. And at that time, I'm gonna get another judge to come in who's not been sued by this defendant. So we'll go ahead and see him tomorrow, right?
All right, we'll take care of it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, hold this. Hold that for tomorrow. Reset this for tomorrow morning.
On probation.
And then, yeah, it's the first time I think I know I've been sued, but, and,
We can
you know, as
figure
far
it
as
out
this
tomorrow
goes.
after the summons.
Dwayne Simmons.
Let's.
Mr. Simmons, carrying a weapon or device, DUI, and license suspended. Mr. Simmons, court finds probable cause. You working right now, sir?
The mic's off.
Turn on that mic over there.
Sorry about that.
Simmons,
He's been
you-
living in South Florida for his whole life. He has been living at the same address for the past 3 years. He is unemployed. He works in lawn service. He has strong family ties, no money in the bank, no real estate. He's hoping that his brother will help bond him out.
All right,
Do Your Honor want to hear the priors?
just give me a moment here.
Huh? The probation case was dismissed.
Stated he was patrolling above area, saw a green Volkswagen rolling out of a convenience store parking lot into the adjacent grass shoulder, partially into residential driveway.
Do you remember the case number on the probation?
Engine running.
There's nothing written on there.
Said he was passed out in the vehicle. Okay, so go ahead. He's
Yes.
got many aliases.
Yes, he has a 2013 possession of drug paraphernalia. That's actually filed and pending. He has a 2014 petty theft adjudication, 2013 unlawful use of false
So I'm going to let you
name.
bond out today. Your bond on count 2 is 500, count 4 is 750. You can bond out. You have an open case right now, all right? Thank you, sir. Now, okay, so now we're downhill. We're going to go to the, these are just second look people and a couple things I need to take care of here. Now, Charles Keene and Reuben Swift. Where's Keene and Swift?
You gave me one too?
Kane is not proud, Your Honor.
Who do we have?
Keith.
King Charles.
Mr. Keene.
Charles.
Yeah, hold on, Keene. Give me a moment. Keene, how long have you been in jail?
What, 5-6 days now?
How come you've not bonded out of jail yet?
Oh, I haven't bonded out yet?
Yes, sir. How come
Um,
you've not bonded out yet? 2013, Pasco County, battery on a police officer. Hillsborough County, 2007, battery. A burglary in 94. So let me look here. Go back to the
I don't live here. Your Honor, I don't live here, so I needed to get the money myself, or I'm
How did
from.
how did you get over here from Tampa?
Oh, I was in South Florida Correction Facility. They
Got it.
released me. This was
Oh, I know what this
a
is.
little over a month
You
ago.
ran up $25 worth of food at an IHOP and it didn't pay. Now, just as a side note, I am a former regular customer at IHOP, but I've lost the weight. But so this is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You rang up $25 worth of food at IHOP. Now I'm trying to figure out, how do you ring up $25 of food at IHOP? I mean, you've got to order like the jumbo with this, you get to IHOP. I mean, you can fill yourself up for $12 at IHOP. How do you do 25?
He also has a
That must have gotten the apple pie a la mode with that. And go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor. He also has a 2014 trespass in Miami.
All right, sir, I'm not going to let you out. I think you need to pay IHOP back the $25, all right? So I'm going to...
I fully intend on paying it, sir.
Sure,
I
but
fully
if I
intend-
let you out, I think your intention's going to go way downhill quickly. And I think IHOP deserves to have $25 back in there.
And
You have
probation?
no local address, and I think you're just going to buzz out of town. And you have such a criminal history. So, there you go. Good luck. Thank you. All right. So Reuben Swift, where is Reuben Swift? We have Reuben Swift.
I guess not.
We don't? We're going to send Reuben right back to the hopper. Now, do we have a felony docket? No felony
No
docket.
felony docket.
Oh, that's a wrap, huh?
That's it? What happened
Who was that?
All right.
Swift?
to this? Yeah.
No? Okay, so let's,
What? Who did?
what were you doing at lunchtime? Okay, let's go over to each jail. You know, we have 4 jails. One right next door. We have 3 up in Pompano.
This is your stuff?
Kind of out, kind of where you are, but a little bit further northwest. Main jail, clear. Conti clear, Paul Ryan clear, North Broward clear. That's a wrap, everyone. We'll see everyone. We'll see everyone back here. Last day of the week for this court tomorrow, Wednesday, 1 docket. We'll see everyone back here at 8:30 in the morning, bright and early. Until then, we're out from room 235. Have a nice day.